Where it gets suspicious. Boozy specifically asked Duke to come to Houston instead of handling the business in Chicago or Louisiana. He told Duke about this big Labor Day weekend event, made it sound like there would be multiple celebrities there who might want custom pieces. Boozy painted this picture of Duke making connections and getting multiple big orders. The crazy, really, the plan was simple. Let Duke win a little bit at first to build his confidence, then use the rigged dice to take everything he had. They wanted him to feel comfortable betting big money, then they would clean him out and send him back to Chicago. But something went wrong with their plan, gang. According to the streets, Duke accidentally got past the real dice instead of the fake ones. Maybe someone got confused, maybe the dice got switched by accident. But whatever happened, Duke started winning with legitimate dice. Duke won over $645,000 that night. That's actually insane. He was cleaning house, taking money from everyone at the table, including some very dangerous people who weren't used to losing their own money, and you could see the tension building in the room as Duke kept winning. These dudes were getting heated because their own scam was backfiring on them. They had magnetic tables and trick dice, but none of that worked when Duke was rolling with real dice. Boozy was standing behind Duke the whole time, and people noticed he kept whistling. At first, everyone thought he was just being playful, but now people realized those whistles were actually signals. He was communicating with the other people in the room, probably trying to coordinate how they were going to handle the situation. The crazy part is, Duke was being a good sport about everything. Even when he was winning all this money, he wasn't being disrespectful or rubbing it in anyone's fate, but winning their money was the worst thing that could have happened to Duke. After Duke cleaned house at the dice game, you could feel the energy in the room change completely. These dudes went from being friendly and welcoming to cold and calculating real quick. They weren't about to let some out-of-town jeweler walk away with over $500,000 of their money. No cap. According to witness statements and what people are saying on dice game ended, Boozy, J. Prince Jr., and their crew got together to plan how they were going to get their money back. This wasn't some spur-of-the-moment decision. This was a calculated murder plot. They knew Duke was going to Boozy's concert the next night, so they had time to plan everything out. They studied his movements, figured out where he was staying, and planned the perfect ambush. These dudes turned murder into a business operation. They had multiple people following Duke throughout the day. When in the parking lot, this man wasn't going out without a fight. Duke tried to defend himself, but he was outnumbered and outgunned. The shooters came prepared for war, while Duke was just trying to get to his car and go back to his hotel. The shooting was quick and brutal. They shot Duke multiple times, took all the money he had won at the dice game, plus his jewelry, and then disappeared into the night. And worthy performance begins. So right after Duke gets murdered,